This is gonna be complicated. It is so confusing. And my hand hurts already. Oh, I look like a freaking idiot. I have no idea if I'm doing the right fingers though. A few weeks ago, I was watching a 5 piano pieces by Hans Zimmer video on YouTube, and it reminded me of my longtime dream of being able to play beautiful piano pieces. But most importantly, I wonder how much it could help me in my music production. Would it be easier for me to come up with chord progressions and melodies? Would it improve the storytelling and songwriting of my songs? Would it help me to share more emotions with the listeners? Would my songs be more catchy? From the courses I took, it looks like Kygo, Jonas Blue, and Charlie Puth all start their song by working on chord progressions, which they come up at the piano. And they make it look super easy to go through many ideas to find the good one. So it seems that the missing element between our distant song and their catchy, memorable songs is the ability to play the keyboard. Now, if you know me, you know I have to do the experiment myself to find out, so let's try to learn piano for the next 90 days and see what happens. So in order to see if the challenge is a success or not, I have two main challenges. First, being able to come up with a good chord progression and melody at the piano without struggling so much. I will do a before-after so that we can see the difference and how faster or how more comfortable I am after the 90 days. And number two, I will have to play the main theme of Interstellar. Yeah, I have ambitions. Okay, so before we start the experience, I asked my audience and a few composer friends of mine what they think about the topic. Is playing piano absolutely necessary to be a good producer or better producer? Let's see what they have to say. I'm making a video where I'm challenging myself to learn piano in 90 days. And after the 90 days, I'm gonna be playing this Interstellar theme.
Oh yeah.
Okay. Cornfield Chase. Cornfield Chase. Let's go.
What do we think here? Because you guys are all pianists, right? I'm not. What do you guys think?
90 days?
Possible? Not possible?
I think you could do it. It's not like you're brand new. It's not like you're brand new.
No, I'm not brand new. Because I'm doing this to hopefully see if it helps me as a music producer to make better songs. Do you think that's gonna help me, or do you think producers like don't need that?
I think it helps. I think it helps. I think having an instrument like that you can play and improvise on definitely helps. Yeah.
Alright, so as I was saying, I have no idea where to start really. I've been tinkering with piano myself for years on and off. I have 2 piano books that I've almost gone through. I've used apps like Melodics and I've watched thousands of YouTube videos, but I can't seem to stay consistent with it. The solution I found works the best in those cases is to attach accountability by 1, telling you my goal publicly, and 2, hire a piano teacher. It's something I've secretly wanted to do for years but never actually went for it, so let's change that now. And obviously the first thing that came to my mind was to start looking for a piano teacher on Fiverr, which kindly agreed to sponsor this video, so thank you Fiverr. So as you can see, there are a lot of teachers available, but I do have some requirements. First of all, I want it to be piano. I wanted to have exercises and supporting material because I am a student for life. I love having homework and exercises to do. And I want a good teacher, so I'm gonna go for level 2 and top rated seller. Oh, and I also want the teacher to speak English. Alright, 18 results, that's better. Now, some of my fears and objections into taking a piano teacher so far was that I don't want him to make me do the boring classical song stuff. It's not for me. I want it to be tailored to my goals, meaning I want it to be more focused onto scales, chords, you know, being able to improvise. I don't really care about being able to read the music sheets and to play like a perfect pianist. I just want to create my own stuff. Also, I would love for the teacher to have some sort of experience creating his own music, like music production, EDM, pop, and why not some influence into movie soundtracks.
C, E, G, C, E, G. Step to the left.
That's pretty cool. Okay, he has experience creating his own music, that's pretty cool. Doesn't matter how much talent you think you need, alright? 100% personalized class, that's perfect. Ooh, movies and gaming soundtracks. I like that. Pop songs, that's pretty cool. Chords and scales, yeah. Alright, cool. Let's book a trial lesson with Andy and see how it goes. By the way, if you're looking for a piano teacher, a vocalist, or any freelancer to help you on your music journey, I've used and continue to use Fiverr on a frequent basis. It's awesome. So don't hesitate to check them out with the link below in the description. Okay, before we get started with all the lessons, practices, and 3 months of piano playing, I want to see how fast and how confident, comfortable I am at the keyboard to be able to come up with a chord progression and a melody, because that's eventually why, or ultimately why, I want to learn piano, so that it can help me in producing my songs. We're gonna put a timer and let's start. I think right now I'm just trying to like play some notes in a certain key, which right now was E major. And see, you know, what kind of sounds good to my ear and what I can find. Oops, sorry. E major. It's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. It's a major, so 1, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3. That is beautiful, maybe for a melody. Could be a nice like lo-fi track. After recording this first melody idea, I had to clean and fix the MIDI notes on the piano roll in SoundBridge, as it was too hard for me to record it perfectly from the piano. So far, it took me 17 minutes to come up with this melody, but as I was quite happy with it, I kept going with the chords. And that's gonna be fun. So not confident in playing this. I'm gonna have to go one by one. Okay. Tack. So let's tack on my right hand. Tack. Oh, it takes me so long. Not sure about it. Bon, not crazy, but we have a start. It has been, well, pretty much 30 minutes. And that's what I came up with on the piano. And the help of the piano roll, because I was not able to just record fully the melody and the chord progression. So I could get there at some point, but it took me 30 minutes. And I could not really experiment too much, like I feel blocked, right? So that's really what I want to see in 3 months, if I can be a bit more free on the piano to go through like, iterations and ideations faster, and yeah, more freely on the piano to see what could work better in the idea. But right now this is what we have. I mean, I like it. Like, I think there's a really good idea there for like a really nice lo-fi track, or very emotional song. But I know it's like simple. It's not as developed as it could be, especially in the chords. I feel like they could be a bit more complex to accompany the melody. Yeah, we'll see. For now, that's what I'm able to do on the piano. Let's get ready. I'm so stressed because I'm gonna be judged. During this first trial lesson, the teacher introduced me to a few exercises to start with, like scales and Hanon. We also talked about assigning a number to each finger, so we could start playing chord patterns in between scales, which was quite enlightening to learn about. Then we finished by playing an easy song called La Bemba and tried a last exercise to help coordinate the two hands together, which, well, you'll see.
You ready to try all together?
Oula! Okay, this is gonna be complicated. Your brain feels like...
It's like fireworks. Here's the part when I start torturing you.
Yeah.
So, Next step, let's make it more interesting. So far the rhythm is like quarter notes, pam, 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 but let's try something rhythm. Why if we make a combination? Long note, short note, long note, short note, like... This type of variation of rhythm are excellent to gain fluency and strength and confidence on the keyboard.
Yay!
Well done. Music of victory.
I can definitely feel it's working on the wrist and the fingers, like 4 and 5 so much.
You like going to gym. You mentioned that you like this piece of music. This is one arrangement I made by my own for one of my students like a year ago, I think. And it's an easy version of it.
As mentioned previously, one of my challenge will be to play the main theme of Interstellar after the 90 days. But in order to keep the goal realistic yet challenging, Andy introduced me to an intermediate version of the song he wrote. While it is a bit more simple than the original, it still looks incredibly intimidating, and I am seriously questioning why I decided to do this to myself. Anyway, we're not there yet early, so let's focus on the basics.
That's excellent. Yes, that's just perfect. Thank you.
Yup, definitely not at the Interstellar level yet, and for me to be able to play this piece, I still need to know a bit of music reading, so for now we're testing my music reading skills with very basic exercises. As I had some previous knowledge from doing 2 years of music theory classes when I was 10 and going through 2 piano books on my own in the past, apparently my skills weren't too bad and we're good to go.
That was good enough, thank you.
Well, that went super well. Honestly, I had a great contact with him. I think he was a great teacher as well, really well for my approach. Super nice, very patient, encouraging at the same time. So yeah, I'm definitely gonna go ahead with him, and I think we're gonna start with 2 lessons per week for the first couple weeks, and then depending on my progress, we'll see and adapt and maybe go to 1 a week. The only thing that I'm like a bit scared of, or we'll see, that's gonna be hard for me, is to do the daily practice, because that's something that I've never been good at it. So, you know, you guys are here to keep me accountable, and I have no choice now that I announced it, so I really have to put in the hours. So the first thing I'm gonna do is actually put in my calendar the daily practice, because otherwise I'm never gonna stick to it. So I'm gonna do that now. Bam. There you go. Piano practice, piano practice, piano practice! Now let's practice! And 3, 4, 3. The fact that I have to think at the same time for all the amount of fingers, it's way too much information for my brain at the same time. But, you know, we'll get there. Okay, right hand's pretty good. Let's do the left. Then that one with 2 hands. Hey, I can definitely see that I'm doing those exercises much easier than yesterday, and it's like, well, day 3 if you count the trial first class lesson as day 1, so that's cool. Going through each exercise with 1 hand was pretty easy, but as soon as I had to add both hands together... Do it at the same time. My brain goes... Easy. Not easy. He sends you those kind of videos where it highlights the note that he's playing, and it's really cool. I look like a freaking idiot. This is gonna be a fun challenge. No, I'm kidding. No, I'm kidding. What I'm enjoying right now is that I have no trouble getting to practice piano because of you guys, 70,000 of you keeping me accountable. Whereas usually I would have been like, you know what, I'm so busy, I have so much crap to do for work, like my own work. I would have trashed the practice piano and just went to work. Whereas nope, I'm doing that. The music reading exercises is probably the easiest for me so far because it's like basic stuff and I know the basics of music reading just from stuff I've done in the past. So that's a good thing. Okay. Easy. Tres notas con ambas manos. Hey! 3 notes with both hands. I just unlocked Spanish. Easy. Next. Yeah. Music reading done. Alright, today is day 4 of the challenge and we have our first official piano lesson, so let's go.
Already, let's review the homework. Let's try first Hanan.
Challenging.
That was good, I like it. 1, 2, 5, 4, 3, 2, 3, 4.
On this first official piano lesson, we did much more technique than I was expecting, which wasn't super fun, but non-negotiable basics if I want to learn the piano, so no choice, we do the work. I can definitely see that the hardest part for me will be the coordination between both hands, but luckily Andy is super patient and encourages me every time, so it helps a lot. Maybe 1 octave to start with?
You're doing great, you're almost done. Don't give up, don't give up.
I have no idea if I'm doing the right fingers though. Wow, this one's tough. Okay, scratch that. The hardest part will be spreading my fingers to play arpeggios of 4-chord notes. Man, those hurt my hand and feel absolutely horrible. As you can see, I'm struggling quite a bit. At the moment, I don't have right posture, the muscle memory isn't there, nor the flexibility in my fingers, so it's definitely challenging me.
Such like this one, pull back. And if you feel any tension, stop. You don't want to get any hurt.
Once again, not the most fun part, but a necessary one in developing my piano skills, so we keep practicing it and listen to my teacher's advice.
So I want you to try some rhythm exercises.
Bug, beetle, bug, beetle.
1, 2.
Rhythm exercises. Talk about another exercise that makes me look like a complete idiot. So far, it has definitely been a humbling experience to start learning a new skill from zero. On top of learning about rhythm, those exercises are great for coordination as I have to clap my hands like the metronome and say the rhythm with my mouth at the same time. Not easy, not fun, but needed. Oh god. Thankfully, after this technique torture part, we finished the lesson by playing La Bemba song. This is fun. I honestly like it. My hands though really hurt, like the wrist, the pinky here and that side of both hands. Like I feel like I need to rest my hands, really. We did a lot of technique today, which is not the most interesting part or fun part, but it's part of the journey, so we do it. But I asked him, and next week we're gonna start the Interstellar, we're gonna start practicing the song, and that should be way more fun. I cannot wait to be able to play that song, so yeah, can't wait for Monday. It's been 7 minutes and my hand, the left hand, hurts already. Ugh. I hope no one hears me. What up? Don't I look stupid? I need to put this in D major. As one of my goals is to be able to improvise myself at the keyboard and find my own chord progression, Andy gave me some exercises to learn scales and chords. In this case, I was playing a 1-4-5 chord progression in C major, which I then had to transpose to D major, playing it in the root position, first inversion and second inversion. If all that doesn't mean anything to you, I'll leave some resources in the description so that you can learn more about it if you're interested, but yeah, this definitely made my brain work. I think that's it for today. Not bad. Day 6 of playing piano. Still stuck on technique. You know, all the... It's getting better. My hand hurts a little bit less. But can't wait to start that song, because it's not that fun. Alright, lesson number 3, day 8. Let's go! We're gonna play some Interstellar, I think. Teacher is here.
Totally, we're studying Interstellar today.
Yes.
We're not playing the arpeggios on the scale we played before, but we're playing the harder part of the Interstellar.
Oh, the harder part.
Yeah, to start working on it, to be developing the skills, especially for your left hand, from the very first moment. The things I have in my mind for you looks like this. We're focusing on the first arpeggio. The first arpeggio looks like this. F, C, E. This is 5, 3, 2. Make sure you use the same fingers. I'm showing you. 5, 3, 2. That's right. Just in case, this is how it looks like in the partiture. Sometimes it's also useful.
I think that's it.
That's great. That's it. That's good. This is the final goal.
What? Wait, did you say that's the final goal?
Again, that's just fireworks. It's not really impossible.
It looks really good, though.
I promise you, it's not impossible.
All right.
That was intense early, but that was good. You have good reading skills.
Thank you. You think?
Yes, I do. Okay.
Thank you.
Take care. See you later.
Right.
Bye-bye.
Bye. Also, if you would like to take Andy's classes to learn piano like I do, don't hesitate to check his gig with the first link in the description. He's been an amazing teacher so far. Until now, that's pretty easy. It's 8:34. I've been awake since 5 a.m. because at the same time I'm shooting this video, I'm also shooting the one about 5 a.m. You know, waking up at 5 a.m. versus 10 p.m. to create music, which probably got published last week. So I'm feeling tired. I'm like, nope. Here I was just practicing the rhythm. Okay, well, just gonna be this for an hour every day until I get it. Yeah, I think that's gonna be it for today, and we'll see how the next practice goes, how the next lesson goes, and what happens with my skills. For now, I feel okay about the challenge, but I see its difficulties. It's actually really hard to fit the piano practice into my daily routine. Last week, I missed 3 days in a row and I felt horrible. Also, I don't feel like I'm making much progress, and that's a problem with me. But when I check the video and the footage, I can actually see the progress, so it makes me feel better. So I'm gonna have to keep checking the videos and seeing how much I make progress, because I'm just too hard with myself, and for me, I never make enough progress. That being said, I feel like the Interstellar part of the challenge is going to be the hardest, and I think I'm gonna have to put much more hours of practice if I want to succeed there. But that's why we're here. If it was too easy, it would not be as fun, so I'll keep going with my daily practices and lessons, and I will let you know with the second video how the challenge is going, the results, the challenges, the ups and downs. But in the meantime, keep learning, and I'll see you in the next one. I need to be at the... because this is annoying. Whoops!